I want to see them all one more time before, you know, the next time, when it's literally goodbye. Plus, there's apparently something else going on here. Rumblings of the TV world and the like. The usual food court. At least I guess I can sit here and reminisce. This is where you spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories. Flashback? No. Hey!
Huh?
Hi, how's it going?
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Well, considering that we're suddenly speaking in voiced dialogue, I think I made the right call not going home. Whoa!
So you guys came here too?
We all had the same thought!
It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
Yo there, senpai. I thought you'd be here.
Damn straight. How could I have not wanted to be here one more time? This table. It's like a long-lost friend. I will miss it.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
And your suspicions were correct.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow.
And then we all decided to come here. Ha!
But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Aww.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Hells to the yo-yo!
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything.
I have way more money than he does.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
Never. Look at all this friendship! Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm feeling much better now. You reminisced with the others. Remember when that guy died? Well,
I really had fun in this world.
indeed.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun.
I'm pretty sure that's why you became sentient.
Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
If you didn't at this point, I honestly don't know what would do it, buddy.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast.
It's true. Seriously, I've recorded like 20. I've sat down to record over 20 times just this game. And almost every single one of those is at least 3 hours long. And this series is more than most likely over 80 parts. But it really doesn't feel like it. I want it to keep going. I want to keep hanging with my friends.
We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Considering that there are apparently a couple spin-off sequels, I don't think that's true. But we'll definitely be gathering here again.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us.
Although, you gotta admit, it'd make a pretty wicked sweet science fiction novel. Or a video game.
Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
Pretty much. It all started with me when I found Yosuke in a trash can. I pulled him out, and that made us friends. So, if you see a man stuck in a trash can, pull them out.
I think I heard about it from her too.
Damn yo, Chie! It's because of you that all of this
How
happened.
did you learn about it, Chie?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Hell of a rumor.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it.
Do I smell a mystery?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything.
It's true. And we still don't know what the deal with it was.
I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet.
I see where this is going.
It's still foggy over there, too.
Right. Is it possible for us to fix that?
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Going back.
Didn't that ominous something monster say it granted us power?
Yeah, of course it did.
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest.
Damn, you've got a good memory. Even I couldn't quote that word for word, and I've got a freakish memory.
In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability.
Exactly, but how did I get it? Or Adachi? Or Namatame?
So that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
Exactly!
Does that mean you're an exception?
Apparently, but why me, Adachi, and Namatame?
Well, wait. Then what about Adachi and Namatame?
Thank you once more!
Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
Yeah, that's the last thing I'd really like an answer to, if possible.
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
Yes! But why?
Then there must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
I got a wicked migraine like the day before everything else happened, I can tell you that much. Huh. You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. The same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave. Eh?
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
Swear to God. The sender is listed... Adachi?!
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I don't think I want to know what he says.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue.
Yeah?
I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you.
I don't like where that's going.
Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now.
What, that your entire philosophy was stupid?
It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world.
Okay.
But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself.
What do you mean?
So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it.
That's a good point.
I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
Huh.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
But this means that there was definitely somebody.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this.
Do your best.
Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see.
You mean like how Dojima said that there's an underside to everything?
That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things.
Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that.
You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right?
Huh.
There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
And you think that person is also the one who gave us these powers and maybe started the rumors?
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor?
And they're the ones that started all of this? Because if none of us got powers, none of this would have happened.
Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head.
Sometimes you get some wonderful, wonderful little nuggets of wisdom, Chie.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
The power to enter TVs, where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. I guess I have one idea. It's probably wrong, but yeah, actually.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving.
Indeed.
But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
Possibly?
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows?
Sure sounds that way.
So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster.
Really? So, you're thinking that there's a man behind the curtain of the gigantic disco ball?
And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Huh.
Let's go out into town. We might find something.
Oh, hell yeah, one last mystery!
Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
Well, that's okay. It seems to be that's normally the case anyway.
Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
Okay.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Hell yeah! Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was... It was Dojima. Yeah, I met Dojima, and then Nanako showed up. I think she was in the bathroom, so yeah, it was definitely Dojima. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Okay, so I gotta find Dojima. Alright. I can do this! I will do this! Let's see. Go into town! I think I managed to actually do the good. I did a good. Because I assume, okay, remember what I was told? I was kind of spoiled on how this game has different endings? Okay, my best guess is, had I let them throw the Namatame into the TV and kill him, I think that would have been the bad ending. Because, obviously, we would never have found Adachi. But now, I'm thinking, if I wasn't persistent on gathering the team together again, I think if I just went home and, like, you know, just, alright, go to bed, and then say goodbye to everybody, that would have been, and like, maybe that's the normal ending. But figuring out the tale here, this might be the good ending, and I am okay with that. Sure, it would be nice to be able to say I've done literally everything before, you know, closing up this Let's Play. Just gotta find Dojima. So where, oh where could Dojima be? Where the flying hell? He's on the shopping district. Okay. And he's not a Juness. And why on the ever-loving hell would he be at the school? Could it finally be the floodplain? Could this completely superfluous area finally have served some form of a point? Is that even remotely feasible? Dun 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 dun, marching down the streets, marching down the streets. Now I gotta check the riverbed, I'm marching down the streets. Bump, 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 bump. Yo! It's the Dojima! Alright, this is the place you hang out.
Hey.
Have you already finished seeing your friends? I wanted to talk to you, actually.
Yeah?
What's this all of a sudden? You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
What's wrong?
The day you first came to town? Huh, let's see. You were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? Yeah, a gas station. I'm pretty sure me and Nanako left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight home. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Jeez, a lot's happened since it's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro?
On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to this weird attendant. The gas station attendant? What? Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird. He was? Huh, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. Yeah, I remember that too, but I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah, come to think of it, I never saw that guy again. It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro. You're right! Hang on! Yeah! I shook the dude's hand, and then didn't I have like a you know, like a weird, like, impulsory reaction? Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home, are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason. I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So why are you looking for that person you met first? Is something going on with the attendant? Do you know him? It might be important.
I see.
Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon. I understand.
Yeah!
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something will jog your memory. Am I seriously about to go encounter a magical gas station attendant that imbued me magical powers? And also... I mean, it makes sense that Namatame and Adachi would go there. It's a gas station. Especially when they first arrived to Inaba. Huh. Okay. Why is there a magical gas station attendant? Okay, hello? The gas station attendant? I've only seen an older man and an older woman working there. Okay, no, I definitely talked to a young man, and it's right there! Okay. Interesting, maybe I guess I gotta talk to the other ones, I guess. Hello? Yep, you. Huh? What's up? Are you behind all this? Never mind. No, you're definitely not! I guess I'm looking for a gas station attendant, apparently. Okay. Hello, small child. Huh? When I first met you, wasn't it right here? Even before that, I don't know. Alright, you! Person who sells meats! Something wrong? Are you behind all this? No, you're definitely not. I'm not about to accuse somebody! No, it's definitely the gas station attendant. I just don't know where they are. No reason for you to be there. Alright. Okay. This is confusing. Leave the shopping district? No. It just... Shouldn't I be going to the gas station? Like, you know, the gas station that's literally right flarping there. Like, unless they're somewhere else, but where else would they be? Huh. Okay. Wild guess. Whoa, hello! I didn't, okay. I realize this is a long shot, but Igor? You think you could...
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Sure seems like I might have struck some gold.
How may I help you?
Do you know where I could find a gas station attendant?
You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you.
It's true, but what I would really like to do is make sure that it never happens again.
Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Yes, actually. I wanted to thank you. There is one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
Yeah, I gotta know how I got this freaking power to start with.
What may that be?
Well, I can't really speak, so...
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Okay. Ah! He's doing some voodoo!
Ah, this is a surprise.
Did you not intend to make it start floating stained glass window pieces?
These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
Okay.
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason.
I guess.
Then I shall play my part as well.
Okay. Yeah. What the?
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
It is?
An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
So, I have a magic ball of infinite truth? That's pretty hardcore, dude. I'm cool with that. So now no matter what, I'll always get the truth?
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
Okay.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power.
You mean you guys don't know about this?
Now go to the place where everything began.
That friggin' gas station! Okay, I'll bite. Why did a magical gas station attendant give me the power to... Oh, it's raining. Okay. You! Hi there, do you need something? Is this where I first? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? Sorry, we don't have an opening yet. No. Do you know Adachi? Ah, that serial murder suspect? A real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Uh-huh. Something else I can help you with? Yeah, okay, have you met those two? In person? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if I was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Nope. Oh, you still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right, I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba," much like you did me. But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you. That's all, remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time when we first met? Who are you? Oh, that's a maniacal laugh. Amazing. You've reached me at last. Well, let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. Indeed. Okay. Why did you do that? The ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised. I am 6 different flavors of I don't even confused. Okay.
So the last battle wasn't enough for you?
Okay, that's a terrifying attendant. You did not have that portrait when we first met.
You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Who are you?
You must know by now. Isn't that why you came?
I still don't know who you are or why you're doing this.
Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers.
Okay.
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something.
Yeah.
What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
Yeah.
Are you in high school?
Are you talking about the handshake?
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Wow. You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting.
Apparently.
I did the same for a few other outsiders like you.
But why?
A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
But no, seriously, why?
But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
What do you mean? All I wanted to know was why you gave me a superpower. Oh, that's a good answer. To learn the truth!
What will grasping the truth do for you?
It's done a lot for me so far!
Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Alright, so you're clearly not a human. Ah! Whoa, hello!
I am Izanami.
Nice to meet you.
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago.
Are you the one who I saw in my dream? Way back in the beginning when I was running through that foggy area when I was asleep. And then I met somebody that I couldn't fight. Is that you?
You awakened to a power I had not imagined. And now, you face me with it.
Indeed I do.
I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to know why you let me be able to go through televisions.
Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you.
Why do we have to fight, though?
But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for you there.
The TV world? The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything, apparently. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. Please tell me you guys saw that.
Hey, are you alright? Who is that you were just talking to?
God?
Did she just disappear?
Apparently?
Wait, don't tell me.
You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
Well, it's about to be!
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Yeah, apparently.
If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
So, then we just gotta go through one more jaunty jog through the place and wail on another deity. I'm down for that.
Okay, the others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, they better show up. Two-fourths of my go-to team are not here right now.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Sweet!
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Alright, so we stopped that particular incident, but this way we'll stop it from ever happening ever again. I like it.
Alright, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Juness.
Okay. Alright. You have finally discovered the true case of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Animo Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, this town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. Hell no, I ain't letting that happen. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. So I can't even, leave, or... Man, you can't even train. Whoa. You must ensure complete peace for this town, where you lived with everyone. Okay. That I can most definitely do. Alright. Okay, then I'll just have to do one little thing. Just one itty-bitty little tiny thing. I'd like to save. I feel like, seeing as how well I did against, the disco fog machine, that we might be okay. But at the same time, I'm not taking any chances. I'd rather not have to fight Adachi and then that guy, and then talk to everybody all over again, and do all that stuff. Okay. To the shopping district! I mean, no, to the June-ass food court! I mean, I'm as prepared as I'm ever gonna get. I'm not gonna be able to get any better equipment, and I'm already still, like, chock full of all sorts of different magical items from the convenience store. So, rock on, let's do this! Question is there gonna be a dungeon? In which case, man, this game just keeps on chuck-a-luck-a-luckin'. I'm okay with this. Oh, hey, Fox.
All right.
This is finally it! So many things have happened up until now, but now we'll beat that Izanami and put an end to this. Right? Yes, but since we were spread out all over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly. Right, okay. Then we'll confirm the situation. Let's just talk about Izanami in general. We thought Anamio Sagiri was behind everything, but it turns out there was something behind it, too. And that something was the guy at the gas station? I can't believe she was disguised as the gas station attendant smack in the middle of town. Does that mean she knew Kai and Dojima-san would stop by there on the day he came to Inaba? I guess it is the best place to greet people from out of town, but... then she did come into contact with Adachi and Namatame also, at a different place and disguised as someone else? Who the hell is this Izanami? Izanami and Amino Sagiri. Those names would be familiar to students of ancient Japanese mythology. What? Huh? You're saying she's a god? Like that's possible. Kanji, are we really going to argue what's feasible in reality anymore? That reminds me. Remember the persona that Adachi summoned? I don't know how to put it, but I thought it was kind of like the persona that Kai first called. It was! That was Izanagi! Izanagi, was it? Yeah. Izanagi is also the name of a god in the same legends. Since both of them awakened with the same push from the same individual, their power may have been similar. Granted, I upgraded to Satan, but, you know. A persona is one's heart-given form. The image of gods and mythical beings were created by humans, so if the personas resemble them, there may be a connection there, since the enemy reigning over that world calls itself Izanami. Oh yeah, we were taught that Izanagi and Izanami's names originated from the words Inazu, meaning to invite. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but Namatame, Adachi, Kai, and even us. Were we invited to play our parts in this case, as if there was some deeper meaning behind it all? Deeper meaning? I don't really get it. But if she's trying to mess everything up, I can't let that happen. We gotta feed her. Alright then. Let's get into that TV.
Let's go, Senpai.
Rock on, everybody! One last tussle with a monster or seven. I'm down for that. We're definitely strong enough to be able to pull it off, I think.